So bring representation to you in this incarnation, to your soul, to an issue you have. And I will say that all the people of us, well, came to me that Mercury has done all kinds of communication or money issue or whatever issue. I would bring that issue to the field. Let's see whether we can sort it out. Me, my soul, an issue, and then 3 or 4 presentations to the council. And I will do it with you. So you need space because there are a lot of representation. Don't do the council as crystals. And they don't have to be equal masculine or feminine or, yeah, it's like masculine, feminine, it's like a human energy. Okay. And just for a moment, just look at you, your soul, the issue, at the council. Don't even place your hand, just notice. How does it feel to look at them? How do you feel? And now take your hands and put it on yourself and notice how does it feel. You might feel a loving sensation, but you might not, and it's okay. What happens when you look at the soul, your soul, at the issue? What happens when you look at the council? Take your hands off and put it on the soul and notice what comes up. And when you are on the soul, look at yourself, the issue, the council. Notice what comes up. How does it feel to look at all of them? And take your hands off and put it on the issue. Notice what comes up. What happens when the issue looks at you, at the soul, at the council? And take your hands off. Now we're going to stand on the council, but all I want you to do is just to sense the energy of each representation you brought. Just sense, not the message, not the understanding, just the differences between the energy. So I brought 4 representation. Put your hand on one of them. Notice the energy. It's like the quality that are within it. And take your hands off and put it on the other one, the second one. Notice what comes up. Again, the energy, the qualities. And take your hands off and put it on the third one. And notice what comes up. The energy, the qualities. And take your hands off and put it on the fourth one. And notice what comes up. And take your hands off and put it back on you. And notice, do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to move? And if you want to move, notice a change in the energy. And take your hands off and put it on the soul. And notice what comes up. If she wants to stay where she is, or she wants to move, and if she wants to move, move her. And notice a change in the energy. And take your hands off and put it on the issue. Notice what comes up. And if it wants to move, move it. And notice the change in the energy. And take your hands off and put it on the first one from the cancel. And notice what comes up. And when this one looks at you, at the soul, at the issue, what happens? What comes up? That she has any message or he to you. And if you want to, you can write it. If you're afraid you won't remember. Take your hands off and put it on the second one. And if they want to move within, it's okay also. And when the second one looks at the issue, at the soul, at me in this incarnation, what comes up? Does he have any message for you? And again, you can write it. And take your hands off and put it on the third one. Notice what comes up here. What happens when he looks at the issue, at me, at my soul? What comes up? And it's okay if nothing comes up, and it's okay if there is no message. But if there is, just notice. And take your hands off and put it on the fourth. And notice what comes up. And take your hands off. And after you got all these energy, all the messages, go and stand on the issue. Notice what comes up. And if it wants to move, move it. And notice a change in the energy. And take your hands off and go and put them on the soul. And notice what comes up. What happens when the soul receives all the info from this council? She wants to move her, and notice a change in the energy. And take your hands off and put it on me in this incarnation. Notice what comes up. What happens when me in this incarnation have all the info from the council. And see if it wants to be where it is or if it wants to move and move it. And notice a change in the energy. And take your hands off and look at the field. What has changed within you? What has changed within the field? What happened to the issue? What happened to you, to the soul? Just look at it and slowly come back. Okay.